Once upon a time, there was a little prince in the far northern kingdom. It was a cheerful place where all the people lived in peace and harmony. Our little Prince Thomas is different from others. Nothing pleases him easily, and he has always been a picky person. His father, the king, and his mother, the queen, tried many things to cheer him up. However, nothing seemed to change his mood. Every day, his father sent him new clothes to wear, hoping it would make him happy. The royal chef prepared a feast for the prince at every meal. Whenever food was served, everyone in the room watched closely, waiting to see the prince's excitement. But the prince ate in utter silence, showing no interest, and left the room as soon as he finished. This became his daily routine. He would return to his room, sit at his study table in the corner by the big window, and spend the day reading books. Every day, there was a party or a gathering at the palace, but none of these events made the prince happy. He was always bored and annoyed at these gatherings. Everyone spoke to him in a formal, boring way, always showing lots of care and respect. Many children from royal and affluent families attended the parties. Some of them were well acquainted with him. Usually, the kids gathered around and spoke to him as if he is a god from heaven, trained by their parents to be perfectly puppets. Their courteous words seemed so fake to him. Everything felt made up or sugar-coated. Eventually, he lost interest in everyone. One day, Benny, the chef's son, came to the palace with his mother. The boy was excited by every single thing he saw in the palace. He was astonished by the grand halls, the bustling kitchen, the beautiful gardens, everything. After visiting all the rooms, he rushed outside to the garden. It stretched far and wide, full of blossoms and exotic fruit trees. He had never seen such a big garden in his life. Thrilled, the boy ran everywhere, hopping between trees, swinging on the swings, and laughing and clapping as he went. He made the whole garden come alive. Our prince noticed the boy's excitement from his window and wondered why this boy found everything so amazing. Curious, the prince went down to the garden to see him up close. The prince followed the boy everywhere he went. The boy ran through the beautiful rose garden, and soon the prince was running behind him. The boy climbed a tree and sat on a branch, looking around to see if anyone noticed. No one was near, except for the prince, hiding behind a tree and peeking curiously. The boy carefully plucked a fruit and began to eat it. Suddenly, a bird flew by, making funny sounds with its wings. Startled, the boy lost his balance and fell to the ground. The prince ran over quickly to help him. "Are you all right?" the prince exclaimed. "Yes, I'm fine," said the boy, surprised to see who had helped him. "Who are you?" "I am Prince Thomas," the prince replied. The boy was amazed to see the prince so closely. "So you're Prince Thomas? Wow, I'm happy to meet you. And who are you?" the prince asked. "I'm Chef Betty's son, Benny," the boy replied. There.
I've never seen such an incredible place in my life, Prince. Everything is perfect here. I live in a humble house with my parents, grandparents, and sister. My father is a farmer, and my grandparents help him with the farm. My mother works in your kitchen. Everyone at home works very hard to provide for our family. Every night, my grandmother tells me stories about kings, princes, and magical worlds. Your palace is just like those dreamy places in her stories. I can't believe I've really seen one.
Prince took the boy to the special palace, where he introduced him to his extraordinary friend, Chobby, a talking parrot. "Does he really speak?" Benny asked. "Yes, he speaks." "Let's try, Benny. Ask him any question," Prince said. "Hello, I am Benny. What is your name?"
"Hello, Benny. I am Chobby the parrot, a dearest friend of the prince."
"Okay, Chobby, would you like to eat a mango?" Boy asked.
"I want mango. I want mango. I want mango. Wow, yummy, yummy, yummy. I love mangoes."
The prince took the boy to the grand dining hall and asked the butlers to serve food for both of them. A delicious feast was set before the boy, who had never tasted such wonderful dishes before. He enjoyed every bite, smiling at the prince. Our little prince was delighted to watch the boy's happiness. For the first time, he enjoyed his meal too, smiling back at his new friend. The prince was so pleased to see the boy happy. After they ate, they ran back to the garden to play together. The prince was eager to learn about life outside the palace, amazed by stories of people working hard for things that were always so easy for him.
Give the gift to the boy.
Here you are, young man.
Soon it was evening, and the boy left for home with his mother. The prince was alone again, but he kept thinking about his new friend. He hurried to his mother and told her everything that had happened. The queen ordered the chef to bring her son to the palace regularly. From then on, the boy visited almost every weekend, and the prince eagerly awaited his arrival. In this way, the little prince found joy in giving, and standing up for the weak pleased him the most. And our prince will become a great ruler one day, loved by all for his wisdom and heart.
Like, share, and subscribe.